What is going on, Washington fans? Tristan Talking Sports here, back with another video. And today, we're going to be previewing the Washington football team versus the New York Giants game. And as if you guys probably know, we got eliminated from the playoffs on Sunday. I think I tried to record a recap of that. I just wasn't feeling it. I'm not hiding. We're posting a video. I know we lost. I was at the game, man. We were driving at the 20-yard line. Heineke throws a pick. Obviously, John Bates tripped. Who knows? I'm not sure if it was a good ball to begin with. Like, if John Bates didn't trip, I think it wouldn't have been an interception if John Bates didn't trip. But that was still, that wasn't a perfectly thrown ball. But at least it would have been incomplete. We still would have had another chance. But I literally saw John Bates wide open. I'm like, dude, he's going to hit him for a touchdown. And he throws a pick, and I'm like screaming for a pass interference. They don't call it. And that's the game, you know. I had a great time at the game. I did. We were up 16-7 at half. I was feeling really good. It just sucks, man. Because we would have a decent chance if we had won that game. We would have a decent chance going in. I think all we would need to happen, I think we would just need the Saints to lose, and then we would have to win. Obviously the Saints play the Falcons, so they're probably going to win that game, but there was still a chance we could have made it, which is frustrating, but yeah, man, so now we're really just playing for draft position. I don't know if I want to win this game. Like, I want us to be the Giants. I don't want to lose the Giants. Like, in my opinion, it's just better. You might drop a few places in the draft. I don't know. Hopefully we stay at that number 8 spot or 9 spot. But, I don't want to lose to the Giants. I think that's just a bad way to end your season. Even if it does help you get a little bit of better draft position, I want to win this game. I think it's going to be hard to lose this game because the Giants literally threw for -10 passing yards last week. I can't see us losing to Mike Glennon, so I think this is a pretty much guaranteed win. So at least we'll have one good thing. We swept the Giants. Doesn't really mean a whole lot because they stink. But, look, there was some good stuff. We got some good wins this year. We beat Tom Brady. That was nice. Heineke beat Tom Brady. I was glad to see that. But Taylor Heineke, man, I appreciate him doing everything. I appreciate him going out there every week and compete. I like Taylor Heineke. I want him here as our backup next year. I want him to stay. I think he belongs in the NFL. There's no way you could say he's going to get cut or anything like that. He's not going to get cut. He's just not our future quarterback or starting quarterback. But that's for another video. We're going to kind of just be talking about this game. Honestly, dude, it's at midlife. I think there's probably going to be barely any fans there for this useless game. Oh, actually, no, Jake Fromm's starting, my bad. We're not even playing Mike Glenn, but still, Jake Fromm's terrible. So we're going to be playing against them. But I'll probably have the game on, but I'm not going to be as hype as I usually am, because I don't really... It's just a weird game, because, if we lose, we get better draft position. But also, it's like you just lost to the Giants, who just threw for negative passing. It's impossible to lose to a team with those negative passing yards. Unless they, have a great run game, which Saquon Barkley hasn't been that good this year. So it's just, I don't think there's any way we lose this game. I'm not going to have the same energy that well. I'll be happy if we win. I think we need to end on a good note, take the momentum into the offseason. Also, there's updates on our name. Looks like maybe the Washington Commanders or the Admirals. I like the Commanders. I think that's a solid name. But yeah, man. But I'm repping the hoodie still. We're gonna go crazy this offseason with the videos. We need to have a good offseason and be better next year. And these playoffs, man, this year they're gonna be good. We're still gonna have a good amount of games to watch this week, and this weekend's gonna be interesting, even though we are not, a part of that. Still, man. But yeah, we'll just have to see what happens. Obviously, I'm going to be rooting for the Eagles to lose and the Cowboys to lose. I think the Eagles are going to play the Rams in the first round, probably, unless they get to the 6th spot. So we'll have that to, hopefully they lose. And then I'll be fine with that because if the Eagles lose in the first round, I mean, obviously, yeah, they made the playoffs, but they'll be like us last year. They just, they made the playoffs, they got first rounded, and now they get the 21st draft pick. And also, we're gonna have a third place schedule next year, so I think that we're gonna have more favorable games. And then if we have a good offseason, I think we can definitely make the playoffs next year. It depends on what quarterback we get, but yeah, man. So let's get into a few of these keys to the game, man. So my first one is to stop Saquon Barkley. I mean, that's really it. I mean, and Saquon Barkley's not even that. I mean, he's not that good anymore. He's still pretty good. He's still solid. He is just not even close to what he was. I mean, every time I watch him run, he gets like a yard or two. He just doesn't have his juice, and I can't blame the guy. He's tore his ACO. He's had a bunch of injuries. I mean, running backs is tough, man. They get injured a lot. Saquon Barkley was really good when he was healthy. I just don't think he'll ever be the same again. I just don't. I don't think he's that explosive anymore, or anything like that. So yeah, I think if we stop him, we'll win this game pretty easily. But like it's not like I'm not. It's just hard to make this video because it's like, if I just wish we weren't playing the Giants, like, because I want to win this game because they're so bad. Like, I don't want to lose them, but like, if we were playing some other team, like not in our division, I would be fine with us losing this game. But since we're playing the Giants, I want to win this game. I want to sweep them at least. I'll take that, But yes, that's my first key. Second key is we gotta get the ground game going ourselves. I don't even know what. Maybe Jared Patterson's gonna start again because I don't really think there's any reason for Gibson to play. I think we should just shut him down. There's one more game left. It doesn't mean anything. Let's just shut Gibson down for the year. I'm not sure there's gonna be. Heineke. They might start Heineke. In my opinion, we should give Kyle Allen a chance. I think we've seen enough from Heineke. I don't think Heineke's terrible, man. I really think he played pretty solid in the first half. In the first half against the Eagles, I think he was really good. Second half, he took like 15-yard sacks. That's just the problem. He just doesn't have consistent IQ. He doesn't know when to run, when the holes are open. Like, there's a bunch of times where I'm like, Heineke, run. He just waits too long. Then that gap closes, and then he can't go anywhere. And he ends up forcing the ball. He forces too many things. He doesn't know, he's not good at reading, like, the defense. He doesn't know how to, like, get it on time to the receiver. He doesn't know when to throw the ball. He throws it way too late to his receiver. And that costs us, like, that's why Terry McLaurin, like, he could have way better stats. I mean, he still has pretty good stats. But, like, Terry McLaurin could have way better stats if Heineke just threw the ball, like, right on time. Like, Terry McLaurin's running these amazing routes for just nothing. I mean, I feel bad for Terry McLaurin. We need to get him a freaking QB. I like Taylor Heineke, man. I appreciate what he's done for us. He's led us to some good wins this year. He has. I mean, we're 6-6. I'm impressed with what he's been able to do. I don't think you can just write this guy off and say, oh, he's terrible. He started 15 games for us this season. A lot of people thought he was just going to be figured out after that playoff game. He played pretty decent throughout the season, He wasn't completely figured out. He wasn't. He played a full year, and we were 6-6 at one point. I appreciate what he's done for us, but obviously he's just not the answer, and that's fine, man. I can't ask a dude who was sleeping on his sister's couch a year ago to be our future quarterback. That's not usually gonna happen, But Taylor Heineke's got an incredible story. It sucks that, I thought he could be a starting quarterback for this team when we were winning 4 games in a row. I still thought we probably needed an upgrade, but I thought he could still be the starter for a little bit. But, so that's my second key is we gotta get the ground game going. Third key, I just don't even know. It's like whatever. Third key, we gotta win. We gotta win the field position battle. I think if we can do that, we'll win this game. But I'm not even trying to come on here and talk that much about this game. I don't like care that much. If we beat the Giants, that's good. Sweep them. I'll take it. I'll bring the brooms out on the Giants. We'll still celebrate a little bit on that. But it just sucks, man. When we were 6-6, I thought we were gonna make the playoffs. You know, I was telling a lot of people, man, this team is a playoff team, and it's just, it just hurts so bad to be in this situation, man. It still stings me a little bit. I'm kind of over it now. It's been a few days. I've accepted that we're eliminated from the playoffs, and I'm ready to move on to the offseason, you know, watch these playoffs and stuff. So, you got to just move on, man. I'm not going to, sit back here and look at the woulda, coulda, shouldas on this season. Because, yeah, we had a lot of opportunities, man. We were 6-6. We were in a great position. We literally lost 4 games in a row and still had a chance. Like, we were 6-9 with a chance to still make the playoffs. So imagine if you just won one of those games, one of those last 4 games, you would have a chance going into week 17 or week 18. So it's a bummer. Obviously COVID hit at the wrong time for us. That didn't help. That kind of got us off schedule. Then we had to play the Cowboys 5 days later. We got demolished by them. And then we played the Eagles. I think we played a pretty solid game. We just couldn't pull that out. And that happens. So, not much I could say, but thank you guys for watching. Peace out. And I'll catch y'all, Thursday night. I don't know. I'm gonna make a video on like Kenny Pickett or something like tomorrow. But thank you guys for watching. Peace.